I was K-Cut. I don't know if you guys know the main source with Large Pro and them, but I was K-Cut's engineer. I interned under him for a lot of years, and that's kind of where I was schooled. And so I came up with the OGs. And there weren't at the time weren't a lot of OGs in Canada in the same way. You know what I mean? Like in New York, you could walk into a studio, and if you could run into a Wu-Tang member, you could kind of be around like that. I learned under cats that were doing, they were doing those 90s records, and I learned from those cats, and so that's always been with me. I started doing I'm a Sound Battle Royale champion. Like I started doing a lot of live MPC stuff and battling, and that really kind of exploded for me. Like I got sponsored by Akai for MPCs. I got a booking agent out of New York and stayed heavy on the road for years doing the underground circuit, Europe and Canada.
Right.
So you say breaking in, the weird thing about Canada is, and it's not dissimilar to other places, but you have to leave. You have to leave and come back. You have to leave for people at your hometown. Yeah, I mean that
people like to see you getting on that plane.
Yeah.
At a certain point, you kind of reach, like, you convince everybody you can convince in your town or your community, and you know how there's friends that if they don't hear it from a certain person, they ain't gonna hear it at all.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that extended, So I got out early, and I got lucky that way, because then I had national
DJ
attention.
and the MPC battles is kind of what will put it on for you then.
Yeah, man, I put some of that stuff on YouTube, and like it just kind of exploded at the time. Like I was early, like it was the mid 2000s, early 2000s. So there weren't really a lot of cats doing it.
YouTube early,
yeah, there weren't really a lot of people doing it, and so like by virtue of the fact that I was doing it at a high level that early, I was one of the best doing it for a hot second. So I had people around me that were like, "Yo, go, 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 go! Like this is your